well, well. So we're harvesting, obviously, which is really awesome sauce. So we're gonna get this feed over to the piggy poos and then start looking to get some pigs. We still have a little bit of a debt left. I think let's take a look again. It's 15,000, not bad. You know, chickens are all filled up, so we got a bunch of them. I think I'm gonna redo these and just sell all these off and just buy the ones that are. But I want to see if they go up in price first. So we can kind of just straight them across. Whoops. Oh, dang it. I was hoping I wasn't going to miss any, but I did a little bit there. Not a problem, but. And yes, I'm doing this. I don't have a hard helper. But as you can see with the cows, too, they just reproduce. So we got some new cows coming in, so that's sweet. So we got 4 cows. We got 30 chickens. 50 chickens, I think it is actually. It's a max, but said once we get this barley done, I already get putting it into the silo over here. So I did skip a day because this was actually ready to harvest last month, so June. I did skip a month so we can actually harvest now, and same with the canola because it's ready with the canola. This does fill up pretty quick, so I'm gonna go ahead and bring this guy on down here. Me, backing up, backing up, buddies. Grass is ready to mow too, so we're gonna get some more. I did sell the silage and the hay that we had sitting aside, so we did do that earlier. Our first thing this morning, I could say. So that was cool. These trailers we had here already, so that's cool. I'm thinking about just trading these because it's only 16,000 liters for both of them. They're not gonna mind if I run over their corn. So I think that's. Actually, we'll just turn it off there. I think. Is that what we're. Keep looking at here. We got a mower there, which isn't too bad. But it's just the one. Yeah, we don't need much more than that for. But for $7,000, I think we can find a better. Where are we at here? Boom, yeah. So trailers, yeah, they're 8 each, so 16,000. I'm trying to find a trailer, even like this Kloss one, which is still pretty cheap, but 22,000 liters. I mean, even with the extension, it's $20,000, so it's not terrible. But yeah, don't know if we're gonna be able to sneak that one out. So I'm gonna leave that there because we're gonna hit down the end down there and then come back. We'll finish this field off. So barley for the pigs. So there's the grains, so that's good. Then we'll have the canola for the pigs, so that'll be the protein, and then we got corn for the pigs, which will be their main part. So these two make up 20 and 25%, I believe, and the corn makes 50%. So corn's definitely important. Now we could get pig food, but we'd have to buy it, or I can make it. But I believe most of the pig making stuff, you need some type of root crop for as well, and obviously we don't have that here. That's not a bad idea. Maybe grab that little field there like we were talking about. Let's turn that into a root crop field. That might be an option now I think about it. This guy right here. Oops, not that one. 160. Even though it's not technically a field. We'd even put like we talked about before, either put. I don't think we'll be able to put crop in the field itself to fence around it. But even a greenhouse, throw a greenhouse in there, make some taters or something in there, and boom, we got root crops. Not a bad idea. I think we might do that. Have to look into that though. So I'm gonna finish this field up. So this will be nice. Let's go ahead and do that. But we gotta watch it too because we don't want to let the pigs. There's a limit to how much. Put too much of one crop in there. That's the only drawback. I don't really wish they would do each bin like a 19. FS22 was great. You put in, like for the horses, for instance, oats, hay. You put in oats, fills up the oats, period. Fill in the hay, fills the hay, period. You don't have to separate them out. So that was the biggest mistake I made is when I first started playing. I went there and filled one thing all the way up, and I'm like, oh crap, I can't put anything else. Because the total is the total of all the information. Like this pigs, there's 4 different crops. You put all beets in there, guess what? Now you're beated out. You only have 5% production for who knows how long until you get something else in there. So stuff like that's kind of a little bit of a bummer, but hey, you know, it's all good. It's not terrible by any means, that's for sure. I can't remember what. I don't remember what the total is on that one. I like to keep it to somewhat of a minimal, you know what I'm saying? Now there is also a silo over there, so I can put some of the stuff in there. Now most of this we want to, so barley we can use for pigs and chickens, so that's nice. Straw we can use for the cows or sell it, so most of the straw will probably sell off. Canola and corn. Corn, we're gonna have a lot of corn and a good chunk of canola too. That's a pretty good sized field as well. This is the smallest area actually. As you can see, it's one strip, doom doom. But then that's the same thing plus 2, almost 3 times. So let me take a look. Now I'm thinking about it. We got. So field area is 1.24 acres. This is 7 acres. This is 6. So yeah. Oh no, that's right. This is 1.2. And this is 0.48. There's 3 fields over here. So 1.24. They're both 1.24? There's no way that could be 1.24. That is 1.24. 53 is 1.24. Okay, well, whatever. Either way, those are much bigger. Okay, yeah, I see what it's doing. Since this is a skinnier, this is a little bit wider here, but yeah, it averages out about the same. Cool. Either way, as you're looking at here too, this is definitely 2 to 3 times as much. Same with that one. Sorry, just looking at stuff. But yeah, for us, we got that done. I'm gonna go ahead and get this lined up for the. I guess I could start it down here, but whatever. Already down. I like to finish up down here by the silo, so we'll just start down this end and move along from there. So yay for us. So I'm gonna go ahead and get this knocked out, and yeah, we're gonna start on the canola here. Figure out, check out what the total is on that. It's like I planted something way out here on accident. I figure out what the total is on the pigs, so we can actually figure out the right amount. We should be able to get, yes, okay, we got canola straw, sweet. So I'm gonna go ahead and knock this out, get this canola field taken care of, and then I believe next month or the month, let's see, is it next month or the month after? Corn. Oh, next month, cool. So next month we'll be able to hit the corn. Thankfully we already own the harvester, so we don't have to release it again, but so that'll be great. So we'll go ahead and knock this out, get it all set up with the pigs, and we're gonna go from there. So I'll see y'all in a little bit. Oh well, we're just finishing up baling here. So got the grass mowed there. I didn't end up buying that mower thing. I was like, well, I might as well just go ahead and grab that. So when I was in the sale items, so that's good. So we got a mower, and it worked out pretty good. So that's even better. So pretty stoked about that one. So it worked out. You know, I just put that on the front of this, started mowing, and the baler on the back, and didn't even have to do anything that different. It was pretty awesome. So I just went ahead and leased the other components, of course, too. But unfortunately, man, I gotta remember this baler here. It's almost $5,000 to utilize this thing. It's crazy, but it is what it is. So we got all the canola done. I got it dropped off over the pig area. I got the barley done. Some of it's over here for chickens. Some over the other side for the pigs. I didn't put it in the barn or in the pen. I just put it in the silo. There's a silo on both sides here, so that part's cool. I got silo for it. So I'll keep the pig food over there and a little bit for the chickens over here. From there. But other than that, yeah, it's gonna be Be a little bit of a fun trip. There's a couple spots here where I couldn't quite, or didn't quite do what I was supposed to do. Some of these spots, you know, you turn it, or if it was too far out. And this windrower is nice when I like it, but it's not super wide either, though, so it doesn't go across all of it. But it works out. And I'm very anal about this idea. I gotta get almost every little inch of this stuff. Every little bit that I can see, I gotta grab it. It's so annoying, but I get my money's worth. That's a show. There's a little spot right there in the corner of the edge. Yeah, okay, cool. We got that too. Without messing up the corn husks. That's awesome. That's another thing with where I actually live at. Kansas is right next to us, and that's pretty much all they have is a bunch of cornfields. Which is funny to me why Oklahoma's, I think, is the corn huskers for college. I guess they have corn too there, but alright, I think we're good on here. I can't really do much more. And obviously, no reason to keep all that there, so alright, we'll just drop this. Got a couple other spots, but I don't think it's gonna matter. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and just because I'm a dork that way. We're gonna grab these couple little spots. I just want to make sure it's clean. I want to have a nice clean yard. Which is funny, I'll clean up the yard here, but I want to clean my own damn apartment, right? I'm joking. No, I don't do that. I do, but I have a dog too, so she sheds a lot, and unfortunately, shedding can cause mayhem. Alright, I'm just gonna go ahead and get rid of these now, since I don't need them anymore. Windrower and baler. Cool. I'm gonna go ahead and grab this trailer, snag up all the bales. I'm gonna take a majority of them down to the get them sold off there. Well, interesting thing too is I remember doing. I don't think it's the same size, 3500, right? I don't think they're any different, but I got 5 bales out of this, and I remember only getting 3 or 4 at some point. So I don't know if it's the mowers doing. I don't know. Whatever. It's just weird, but hey, I'm okay with it because that means getting more bang for my buck. So we'll go ahead and grab these bales down here. We'll take them down to the animal pin down there. So now with these, like I said, I'll keep a few of these bales just to be on the safe side. I don't think we're gonna need them, but it's always good to have a couple extra just in case. But the rest of the stuff will sell off, which is kind of nice because even though it's aftermath more or less, you still get some money for some of these things. This is very cool indeed. So not only get your crop off of here, you also get some additional parts and other things and extra stuff. I think we're going to get pretty much this whole field and some of that one too, so that's cool. Hope everybody's doing well, enjoying your days. I know this is I need to go travel more. Because this series just makes me want to go out more and more. Like when I did the first drifter on Rinnebu, oh man. My parents are going to Norway too, and I mean, and this is Poland, and you'll see all this stuff that we don't see here in the States. It's amazing. I want to go check it out. And especially different farm stuff, because we see it on the games, and you see things on TV, blah blah, this and that, but it's like, oh yeah, that's right. You don't see it until you see it, or rather, actually see it. You know what I mean? In real life, with my own eyes. So FarmCon, I would love to check that out. We'll see if that comes around this next year. I don't know. I don't know if I'll have the funding for it, but oh, that'd be sick. Oh. Let me know what everybody thinks. If you guys think about going there, we can all have a group hangout or something. I just think it'd be really cool. I saw DJ Yoham and Yost Modding and Faber Farming, Farm Sim Guy, and so many people, Matata. It's so cool to go out there and see all these modders and YouTubers and everybody together. Anyway, hopefully we'll get to that point one of these days. But you know, that's just the way it is, right? Just cruising along. Cruising on a Sunday afternoon. Anyway, bad music. So this is gonna go down. We're gonna get this sold off. Actually, I want to check. I can't remember. Okay, we can't put anything in until next month at least. So we can put canola in next month, then barley again if we want to. So there's those. Well, that's just a dead end. Sorry, whoever's field this is, didn't mean to run into it. This road I was on just dead ended. There's that guy on the side of the road. What's up, buddy? Little details like that really make things more fun. Little gems that you don't see until you get there, and you're like, oh, look. But again, we're getting closer and closer. I mean, I say that, but the loan is almost paid off. That's the good side. Then we'll have to make some money. So next couple of crop ideas, we might have. I mean, the pigs will start making some money off eggs, milk. You know, so we have some items that are money makers. But oh shoot, rolled right up on that fence. Sorry about that. Once we get that done, then we could actually come over and start making some stuff for this farm. This area taken care of, because that's where we want to be. Once we get the farmer's place taken care of, then we can take care of this other one. Then it'll basically be ours. I mean, not ours specifically, but we'll be able to utilize it as a area for us to do. Oh yeah. Don't mind me. I'm a dork. I'm all sitting there going, why isn't it selling? Gotta drop it off there. That's why, goober. Silly guy. Cool. Almost 10 grand. Oh, we covered most of the costs and all this stuff we just leased. That's about it. We'll get this back to the farm, and then we're going to go ahead and take care of. We got some more bales, so I think we'll hang on to what's left over more than likely. No reason to come back all the way over here if we only have, you know, 5 or 6 bales. There's no reason for that. Those we can hang on to, and then of course at that point, if we need to, we could just after the next harvest or next grass mowing, we're only in July, we should be able to get that grass up another time or two at least. We can just bring it all at that point. Hopefully we'll have some silage with it. But other than that, yeah, we're going to go ahead and make this forward and move on with the day. And so we got a couple of animal things we're going to take care of. Might check into selling some milk and eggs. I don't think about the eggs. Maybe we only have 1 pallet, but hey, they're worth a lot of money right now, right? But yeah, we'll see you all in a little bit. Alrighty, well then we harvested here. So as you can see, we took a couple contracts. Trying to debate on what to plant next. So we had a couple contracts pop up, pretty decent, not too shabby. So we'll take care of these ones, plus, you know, whatever is left over we'll be able to sell off. So I figured we'd do a couple of them, get that taken care of, and then we'll be able to, should be able enough to cover the loan, and then whatever else comes along we'll be able to work with. So excited about that part. I'm trying to figure what we want to put in the fields. We can put canola in now, which isn't a bad crop. I mean, I thought about waiting until next season and maybe throwing soybeans. Problem is we're going to have to wait until next year, and then almost another year after that to harvest it because we got to plant it next year. So the only thing we can plant the rest of this year is canola, wheat, or barley next month. So canola this month, wheat, or barley next month. So debating on what to do because that sounds sad. Now we do have corn coming up too. Now with all the crops that we have, they're technically want to use it for pigs, but could sell. We got a pretty good chunk of stuff, so we could sell some off and regroup on that. Oh, this field ends here. Okay. I thought we were going to be going on for a little longer. I just noticed that it's a different crop. So that's, yeah, whatever. So it's annoying when they're that close. It's kind of like, wait, where's that? If you got a helper, forget it. I'll run across it. Look at this here. So we got the options here. If we put canola in now, then we can basically last month next year harvest that. If we wait till next month, we could put wheat or barley in. And then if we wait one more month, we get the corn out. I mean, we could just wait, get the corn out. Like I said, we do have 26,000, 23,000 liters. So we have a good chunk of it. I haven't put anything in the pigsty yet, so I don't want to put too much in. I want to wait until we get some pigs and then figure out what we're doing. We got some milk, so we got some things going. Straw, we got plenty of straw. That's in the animal barn, so either way, we could do that, or we can just, like I said, we can just get the corn out, sell a few things off, see what we're working with. So if we wait till the corn, the only thing we can do is weed at that time. Otherwise, we have to wait until next year to harvest or plant anything. But then again, if we do that, we can wait until March of the following year. We could just throw barley or wheat in, harvest it, or heck, barley, we could harvest it in June. Well, then we don't have. Just making ideas here. So if we do the wheat, harvest it, and throw in another crop right after, so we could do 2 harvests that way. But I'd like to get some soybeans in there if we go into April, plant those. Actually, not a bad idea. Go into April, soybeans, because that's a good price on the crop. Bam, with the soybeans, and then we could just throw in wheat or barley at that point for the rest of the year. So we might just do that. Cool. So, happy thoughts. So I think we'll just do that. We'll just go ahead and finish up what we're doing. Once we get the corn harvest, then just throw soybeans and everything just to get the crop and see where we're at that point. But yeah, we'll finish up these contracts. That'll give us enough money. We should be able to get some pigs or pay off the loan. And we could pay it off now, but it'd be like 3,000-4,000 over. So I don't really want to keep it close. We'll wait until we finish these contracts, see what money we have left. Pretty sure we'll pay off the loan and then get some piggy wiggies. We're that much closer to getting the other farm. Just a reminder, this other farm is 106,000. Whoa, wait, 42,000. I looked at that way wrong. So 42,000. So that's not too terrible. We should be able to get that, no problem. But then again, of course, we want to build that farm up as well. So we're going to go ahead these contracts out, knocked out. Got canola here, 2 wheat ones. And then whatever's left over, we'll be able to sell back for money. So we'll be there soon. Yeah, getting closer. This could be our year. So don't forget to like, subscribe, say hello. Let me know how you're doing. Let me know what's going on in your world. Hope you have a great day, morning, night, evening, whatever you got going on while you're watching this. Thank you all so very, very much. Take care, and we'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.